Welcome to Color Leaf Technology. My name is Manoj Kumar Acharya. I'm a Google certified cloud engineer, architect, and AI trainer. In the last video, we explored various options to create agentic AI using Google ADK. We tried imperative approach. We tried this imperative approach, which is basically how to build an agent using the code. Second one, we explored the option of a declarative way. So here, what we are doing, we are not going through the code directly. We are creating an YAML file, and in the YAML file, we are passing various parameters like name, description, instruction, and the model. So this is for the quick prototyping. But the third one is the hybrid approach. In the hybrid approach, we also explored few things. So hybrid approach is basically uh, it is a declarative approach. Along with we'll be defining few tools that can be called by the agents when it is required. So in the YAML file, we have created a tool called weather get weather get weather. So it is giving back out what is the weather condition. Okay. So I have posted this video in my YouTube channel, Color Leaf Technology. If you have not seen this video, make sure you first watch this video. It will help you to understand how to start with such Google ADK, and after that you can watch this video, the current video. Okay. So let's go back to the coding part. In the hybrid, okay, so let me minimize it. Create a new terminal. Okay. Okay. So our environment is already activated. Let's go to the hybrid inside the where it is. Okay. Uh, CD hybrid. Okay. So inside the hybrid, we are going to create our new project. So let's say what we can do: ADK create uh, ADK create weather assistant, and here we are going to pass type equal to config. We have already seen all these things, right? So let's do it. Nothing to. We have to select a option which model we are going to use, Gemini 3.5, and then the where we are going to deploy. But anyway, not deploying, but still choose an option one. And here we have to provide a key. To provide the key, you have to go there. Go here. I have already kept it open. Let me open here and copy the API key. Uh, to create the API key, so basically there are a few conditions. You have to add some amount to your billing account. That's the prepay option. I have already covered it in my previous video, so please have a look into that. You will get a fair amount, a fair idea. And here I'm adding my API key. So let me pause this video for some time. Okay, so I added my API key, and after that the project should be created here under the hybrid. So let's go here under the hybrid weather assistant. Yeah, perfect. So let's minimize hello agent weather assistant. We are going to work with this one. In the weather assistant, go to the root agent. It's the same way like the root agent is the name. That is the entry point for our application. We have to provide the description, instructions, and the model. Along with we have to add our tools also, right? So let me add the tools. Okay. So we have to create a file called utils. Let me create a new file here, utils and .py. Under the utils.py, we have to uh, create these two functions. One is a get weather condition. Sorry, def get weather condition. Uh, okay, so I have already kept a write up code, so just not waste time. So do one thing. So import random. Basically, we are going to make our weather dynamic. So for that, I have added this one, and I have a code for the get weather condition. Let's have a quick walk through it. Okay, perfect. So basically, it is taking a parameter of a city. By default, I have given assigned a parameter Bangalore. CP in case the parameter is not assigned, so it will be taking this this parameter as the default city. And here the documentation is important. First of all, what is the return type of this function? Second one is what is the arguments you are going to passing. So make sure you are defining the proper uh, uh, type data type. So here the city is the str string type. So I have and what is actually it is returning. Okay, so here I have defined some possible conditions like sunny, rainy, cloudy, just like it's a random one, and randomly I'm picking one condition. Okay, the random data choice, and after the temperature similarly, so I have given a range -10 to 35, and I'm picking a temperature randomly. Okay, and after that message, we don't need to print the message here. We'll use this message later. Okay, so here the weather data. In weather data what we are passing like condition, temperature and weather message is the message. So this is a dictionary type. Okay, and this is what we are returning, so that's why we here we have defined the dictionary. So remember like this is an important while we are working dealing with the str sorry, llm. We have to explicitly define what is the input parameter type, what is the explicit parameter type. It helps llm to get an understanding which tools it needs to call. Okay, so that's the weather condition. And the next, what we are going to define, like we have right, we have like the get clothing suggestions. So basically, based on the weather, so we are going to get the clothing suggestions. So for that, even I have also created another function. Let's go through the function. Okay. Uh, uh. So this is the clothing suggestions. Again, like it is taking the parameter of city. So how it is going to work, I'll show you. So this is the like first condition is the like what it is going to do, suggest clothing based on the current weather condition of the city. Argument is city, return is the clothing suggestion based on the weather condition. So I'm calling the function here get weather condition. This is the function I'm calling, and after that I'm retrieving different parameters based on which we are going to suggest the clothings, right? So that is the weather condition and temperature and weather message. What is the weather message there? And in the suggestion, we have again defined a pair dictionary, basically sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy, the which you are there in the weather condition. So based on the sunny, like we are proposing some attire, uh, particular attire. So that's and after that, here we are like returning the suggestion dot get weather. Okay. So here one thing we can do. Let's make it like this. Doing little bit changes. Message is weather condition. Okay. Weather condition, temperature, weather, and based on that, again like we would be suggesting the. Okay. So let's add this one. I'm a little bit customizing this. X. Instead we can add message. Okay. And here suggestion get weather condition, no specific. Okay, correct. So here few things we need to observe. The first priority is the documentation. Doc string must be uh, as expected. It's the prompt. This helps the agent to understand what the function is all about, and what is we have to be very specific about the input type and the output type and the what the function is actually doing. So we come up with two things. So two functions we defined. One is like get weather conditions and get clothing suggestions. So if the user is only asking for the weather condition, then it will return only the weather condition of that city. If the user is asking about the clothing suggestions, so first it will check for the weather condition and then it will suggest for the clothing suggestions. So one more thing we need to take care. This is description and instruction part. So let's do that one. I've already drafted a prompt for that. So let me just copy paste that one. Mm, Okay, so this is the description and the instruction. Okay, uh, make sure the indenting is proper. You are okay. No, give the space. And here one more thing. So in instructions, I have given a pipe character. There is a purpose for that. So in instruction, we can give either a pipe character or we can give a this fold character greater than symbol. Um, the idea is like if you have a like multi line of instructions, then if you are giving the this greater than symbol, what it will do, it will remove all the blank white space and also paragraph, and or dynamically it will make it a continuous string. And in case if you are giving this a pipe character, so it will understand that it has to respect like whatever the white space and paragraphs are there, because those are a specific way to instruct the LLM. Uh, so what to do and what not to do. Those are just prompt, that is the instruction for the LLM. So it will respect that one. Anyway, so we have done with all those things. So go to let's run it. Let me do one thing. Let me make it a bigger window so that we will be able to see it clear. Okay. Uh, so ls. So we have the weather assistant. So what we can do, uh, we can run it. For that, we need to ADK run weather assistant. Okay, so it should run running agent. So first question is like we can test our agent right now. So we can say like what is weather in Delhi? Okay, so it is saying that the current weather in Delhi is sunny with a temperature of 21 degree. So that's not the actual weather. So as I showed you, like this is the randomly picked value. So next thing, let's say I'm asking, I am what attire should I pack if I am traveling to Delhi? So one more thing is, like if, it might be like the weather change right now because we are picking up the random value, right? So for that, but anyway, so let's see how it is responding back. Okay. So based on the current weather in Delhi, which is windy and a temperature of minus 20 degrees, so it is recommended to pack a windbreaker, right? Heavy jacket and warm clothing. Okay. So this is how it is working. But one more thing, like we defined the two tools, right? So one is for weather and one is for the clothing suggestions. If I'm asking any questions for which the uh, those tools uh, are not required, so how it is going to behave? So let me ask you some uh, questions, so unrelevant questions. So let's say I'm saying what is uh, okay, let's say how much time is required to how much time is required uh, to travel Okay. Oh, sorry. What is the speed of light? So let's see. The speed of light in vacuum is approximately this kilometer per second about. Okay. It's like a 36,000 kilometer per second, right? No, per hour, which is commonly around 30,000 kilo, 30,000, 300,000. Okay. 3 kilometer per second. So yeah, so that's all about this. So that's end of the our video. So in our next video, we'll be exploring few more things. Basically, how the agent interact with each other, how to manage the session memory, and what is the looping, what is the fallback strategy. We'll be discovering all this in our subsequent videos. If you have liked this video, please give me a sign in and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So that's all for this time. Thank you.